Alright, so today we're doing something a little different today. Doing we're doing back with Mario 64. And for good reason. Because, as you'll see in a moment, this isn't just straight Mario 64. Shut the fuck up, OBS. That Mario 64 was also got some gimmick around it. Oh, you'll see in just a second. Gonna save state to showcase what I mean. 1 second. Alright, take two. Wait. Is OBS capturing audio for desktop? It probably is. Oh well. This is the video. Through Mario 64, boys can walk through walls. We walk through all kinds of walls, and if we fall out of bounds, we're dead. Well, because the only reason we can go out of bounds like this is because the death barrier is disabled as well. Following cheats enabled are disable death barrier, which is the codes right here, and walk through walls, which is a really big code, which I'll leave in the description for if you want it. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and do a speed run using this code. And a long while ago, my friends and I have thought about a route for something like this before. Which is really hard too. Because there are a lot of things to consider when it comes to Mario 64's collision. You have to consider both movement and the fact that we can no longer wall kick. We've got to do everything we can to get through literally everything. Like for now, we're trying to practice movement for getting into Bowser in the Dark World. Which is really hard too. Because one thing I've considered is jumping into B.O.B. and doing this. Because Bowser in the Dark World is right there. And if we take the trap door, it might be a bit... Taking the trap door and waiting for it to open is definitely slower than just jumping right to it. But what I would like to do is figure out where Bowser in the Dark World is from B.O.B. That's actually pretty far. I don't know if we might not be able to make it to B.O.B. right there. I would love to see a task of this. Currently, I believe 120 stars are impossible with this, because Mario isn't the only thing that can walk through walls, and I don't think there's any way for Mario to get up to walk rocks for rolling rocks in HMC. Or Hazy Maze Cave. That's a good start. But let's also consider the fact that I can no longer wall kick up here. What'd I slide on? Fuck. That's the idea for the Dark World, is we want to like jump around the wall. And jump around. Let me stop moving fast for a second. So, out in the Dark World's entrance is a literal trapdoor. The idea is we want to jump around it rather than wait for it to flap. And we're going to be doing it while we're running too. Alright. Something like that, but without the grind at the end. One thing we're going to want to do is side flip instead of wall kick, because we can't wall kick anymore. That's no longer a thing Mario can do. But we no longer have to worry about invisible walls either. That's why I have save states. That was kind of sick, up until then. That's pretty good. I like that. The dive, the grind into Bowser in the Dark World. There's definitely a faster way to get up in there. Mario 64's movement is also kind of tricky too. In exactly like his movement physics. Is that high enough for Mario to roll on? It is. So if I were to do... That's good. I like that. Obviously, we don't want to get burned by that. Now, you may have noticed I bonked into what seemed like a wall, but the walk-through-wall code only affects geometry, or level geometry, not actual objects. So Mario can't, like, walk through those platforms. Oh, that's why he's not getting caught by it, because it's no longer a wall. Not what I was going for, but that was kind of cool. You could totally do this better, though, too. I lost my speed and my triple jump. No longer have to worry about the crystals. That's another issue. Alright, let's try this one more time. That way we've got a route down. Alright. That's another issue there. We want Mario to do that. Don't have a lot of speed doing that, so we want to do something else there. I believe the current maximum is 117. Because A, Big Penguin Race is impossible. The reason for that is Big Penguin Race, at the end of the slide, the Big Penguin will try to slam into the wall, but he cannot. Because all objects are affected by the Walk Through Walls code, not just Mario. So, the Penguin falls out of bounds, and Mario cannot access it. And even if he could, he couldn't go back up to collect the star that spawns. And with Big Penguin Race being impossible, that makes the Headless Snowman in CCM impossible as well. Because in order to unlock the Headless Snowman event, all prior stars must have been obtained. And finally, currently, Watch for Rolling Rocks in the Hazy Maze Cave is impossible, because there's currently no way for Mario to get up there, by any means. There's nowhere Mario can get stuck in BLJ, or even build up speed, because Mario can't get stuck. How can he get squished? How can he get contained in a spot when he can't walk through walls? Or he can't get contained by walls because they don't exist for Mario. Alright, that was gonna not long. Pipes are walls though, apparently. Bowser fights are pretty much all the same. One thing, though, we'll definitely be able to avoid DDD because of the Walk Through Walls code. So what we'll want to do for routing DDD, we want to route going out of bounds, jumping around the painting and back into the hole. So one thing I want to route is getting to the basement door. I like landing there. If I could long jump from there. Ooh, I need a better angle than that. I might just be able to do that. We'll look at that again later. Now, let's route this. That's not too hard, but we'll definitely want a faster way there. Also to avoid that. You can't get stuck out of bounds in this area because there's a water box right there. One thing too is that this room here is not too far from the DVD room. But I don't think that's very fast. I know that exists. I think I might just have to get away with this for now. But I don't want to do that. One thing that I would like to be able to do is jump around the painting and then jump into the ward box. Like, I don't know if that's actually possible with what I'm doing here. Yeah, that might not be possible. DDD. Not where I want to go. I also don't want to jump too early, or I get sent to DDD. I'm fine with that for now. Obviously, I could do Fire C better. Don't want to do that, but I can route something like this. Not that. I don't speedrun the game. I'd like to let that be known. I just want to attempt a dumb challenge. I don't think you can clip through that. You can clip through the knob, not the platform. And because of this, Mario can't do that. The beginning doesn't play out too differently. Except you don't do that. I think Mario needs to be able to triple jump to reach the pole like that. But can Mario actually do this? No. He might be able to jump dive though. So if I were running from here... Nah. Be able to do that. These are platforms, right? I don't think Mario can jump through these, since it's an object. If I could make this a bit faster, I would. Actually, something I want to consider for a second. That's something that's going to be an issue. That's not bad of a start. Ah, bad timing. Amp cycles. One thing to consider from here is the warp box here isn't confined to the funnel. If I did something like that, obviously I wouldn't be like that. You fucking idiot. Alright, I'm going back to the heart. Okay, this is what I want to do. By long jump, what? Can I not walk on these? I can. Can't walk on them from there. I didn't know the hitbox was like that. Well, that's something I don't want to do. Actually, would I be able to get away with just... If I were to jump down here... You don't want to slide. That's good enough for now. Alright. Fire seeds we can clear out. The standard. Might be faster. To enter from behind, maybe? But, because we don't want to do that, or that. Something like that. think you can jump around down the stairs. Yeah, you jump over them. And then slide kick. Alright, but that's not gonna work. Actually, I might be able to... Still has a bottom, I think. The thing about that is I'm not going to be able to long jump the wall kick. So that's something to keep in mind. So the wall kick skip, I might still be able to do actually. Might be easier to do that. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Just don't do that. There probably is a way to make this one easier too, but then again, maybe not. From there, it's the same. Alright. I'm gonna set up my timer and stuff then. And try an actual run. Hold on. Alright, should be good? Alright. Mario. We'll see what we get from what we've learned. There might be a lot of resets, but that's fine. We can do this. Might be better to just pause and exit from DDD. I'll do that instead. It's a good start. All right. Already panicking. Alright, guess we're resetting. Hey Mario, please come to the castle. I'll bake the cake for you. You're true, Princess Toto. Peach. Don't mind me. Just grabbing a snack while I wait for this long cutscene. It's the longest cutscene in the history of cutscenes. Probably, something like that. Fuck. This is fine. I think either way, we're beating the 16-star world record. Probably. Obviously. Alright. Just fuck. Alright, I might do this another time, but it's good having practicing.